Welcome back, everyone. I'm Jim.
I'm Clody.
And we are better known as This and That, the This and That group. So what do we have today there, young lady?
So today we're going back to an artist called Dax. And we heard him, I want to say a couple weeks ago. Maybe we put it out last week, but we did it 2 or 3 weeks ago.
A little different, if I remember. It's a little different style.
Yeah. The song was Dear God. And that was the one that had all the questions, remember?
Mm-hmm. Right, yes.
It was an interesting song. I didn't dislike it. I thought it was okay. It was a good song. But, and I don't know if I mentioned it in that video, but I've mentioned it in other videos. I just don't like the profanity.
Yeah, I think there's other ways to put it out.
And people can argue, oh, that's their expression. Okay, that's their expression. I don't have to like it. Yeah. Right?
Dictionary's full of other words.
Truthful. Yeah, I mean, just my opinion. That's what I like or dislike. But so anyway, from that song, they said comments were, I guess there's a trilogy to the song. That song's part of a trilogy, I should say. So the second one was called this says Book of Revelations, but it's in the Bible, it's Book of Revelation. There's no S, but I don't know.
Okay.
But anyway, so this one is coming from Daniel HRP, the request.
All right.
And letting us know that it was a trilogy and that this was the second part.
The second part? Okay.
Yeah. Well, so I don't know what to expect. I would imagine it's another rap song. I don't know if there's profanity or anything. I'm going to guess probably. But anyway, we'll see. Yeah, we'll give it a go.
All right.
Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you to those who are doing all three. If you have not done so already, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and help us reach our goal of 8,000. I feel like I'm losing my voice.
Sounds that way. You're getting hoarse or something.
The pollen in here. Okay, so there you have it.
All right. See where he takes us on this one.
Mm-hmm.
These pills are meant to help you sleep, but always keep me wide awake.
I can't sleep. I keep thinking about this. What if, with everything that's going on, the world really is coming to an end? Then what? What if it isn't a lie? What if we make it to heaven and don't get inside? What if we get to the gates and see God on the other side and he looks us in our face and says our whole lives we've wasted time? What if we can't go back? What if we can't redo this life and get one second chance? What if our future happiness is memories of our past while we burn forever haunted by the devil's laughs? Why do we push them away? And why do the ones we work to keep never actually stay? Why do we focus on tomorrow and forget about today and smile in everybody's face and try and act like we're okay? Why do we live this way? Why do we hate? Why do we fight? Why do we act like there's time and got more than one life? Why? Answer me. Why? 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 I'm older and looking for truth. I'm holding my faith in my hand, but the pain in this world has been shaking it loose. I used to have so much to gain, now I have so much to lose. They say I'm crazy for looking for answers. I say they're crazy for not getting proof. Vision is blurred, I'm over concerned. I'm looking to God to see if life with him is something I've earned. The devil's been watching, he's trying to recruit, he's been waiting at every turn. I'm driving this life on the highway to hell, but I won't burn. Fuck! We know the difference. We know what is wrong and we know what is right. But Satan is strong, God, and most of your people are losing the fight. So what if we fail? What if we can't escape his lies? What if we can't change? What if he still controls our minds? Where do we run? Where do we go? Who do we talk to? We look around and everyone we see is lost too. What if life is just some test that we all do? What if you were busy when we called you?
The devil's a liar.
Mm-hmm.
The devil is a liar.
That's a good liar.
Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Right? He gets in your ear, and he won't let go.
Yeah. again, lot to unpack. I mean, we're not watching this video to answer all the questions, but we're just critiquing the video and the song. But
I did not major in philosophy.
or theology, right?
No, right, or theology, right.
But yeah, and again, I think we said this in the last song. These are probably many questions that people have.
Yes, absolutely.
You know, and are seeking. Those who are seeking always have. You know, that's a common thread. These are the questions. You know, have I earned it? That's the big one, right? And no, none of us have earned it. None of us have.
We're all
earned
sinners. So we got. But I think also, not to interrupt you, I apologize.
Go ahead.
No, I think it's interesting that where do we turn? Who do we go to have some of these questions answered, right? And there again, that's where your faith comes to play. You know, as they say, you can find it in the good book.
Yeah, and I think you know it's one of those where people, you know, they don't believe. It's becoming more prevalent. I don't know if it's becoming more prevalent or they're just covering it more that, you know, people don't believe in God or, you know, that he exists and whatever. But if that person is seeking and they have questions, that's God speaking to you. That's God speaking to you and having you try and get those answers and him directing you to him. That's what that's about. That's what that search is. That's what's being put in your heart. So, I don't know that people even realize that. I don't know that they make that connection. It's just, you know, they're just thinking they're curious, but there's more to it than that. Right. But again, another interesting video with a lot of questions.
Yes.
Being raised. And yeah.
Where are your parents?
I'm tired.
Come on, let's go. I got you. What if hell's on earth? What if being born is dying and dying's birth? Would that mean life's not God's gift, but the devil's curse? And to live was to be evil cause its words reversed? What if the devil entered a pastor and he led a church? What if we looked for the truth but didn't know where to search? What if the books they said to read have never been your words? What if we chose to follow you but we still had that urge? Will you forgive us for our sins and let us in your world? God, we at the gates. We couldn't see, hear, and touch you, but we had faith. We know we messed up, we human and we make mistakes. So we just begging we get in and that you'll have grace. God, what if we didn't mean it? What if the place we grew up forgot to teach us? What if we never even got the chance to go and seek it? Then what? Then what? Dear family, we're in scary times. Nobody has the answers. Just make sure you spread love. And believe. My name is Dax.
At the end there, to spread love and believe. Very interesting. Like I said, a lot to unpack there.
Yeah, there's a lot to unpack.
But there again, questions that I'm sure a lot of people have.
Yeah.
You know, are we living through hell now?
Yeah.
Or is this just as we say, this is all temporary? This is just a blink of eye. We're moving on.
I always say this is our dress rehearsal.
Yeah.
Right?
If you always say.
It's our dress rehearsal for our real life. But yeah, I you know, as I'm listening to the music and the lyrics, I'm thinking he's raising a lot of questions. And like I said before, I think it's a lot of questions that a lot of people have. But you know, you're being led to that song for whatever reason, which then makes you more curious to then really start searching for those answers for yourself and right, and trying to really figure it out. And again, that's why I said that's God speaking to you.
Yeah.
You know, and so yeah, it's a good song. I like the song because it does make you think about things, and if you have a lot of those questions, and hopefully will make you curious enough to start then really looking deeper into those.
Yes, I agree.
Right?
And like I said, listen to everything, and then at the very end it says to spread love and believe. So I think that's part of it. You know, that's not all of it, but that's part of it.
Yeah.
But it's always a journey. You know, it doesn't happen. Well, it may hit you at some point in time, like a rock or something, but it's a journey. And there's going to be those times when along that journey, you're going to stumble.
Yeah.
You know, and it's, how do you react to that? How do you handle that? Are you going to be able to, as I said before, the devil is a liar, you know, or he's going to speak to you, you know, or do you have a strong enough faith where you don't pay any attention when you move on? So it's very interesting.
I thought it was interesting when he said something to the effect of, but what about those who were not brought up?
Didn't have the chance.
Didn't have the chance, but again, when you're born, all those things are put in you. You know what I mean? So it's there, and it'll manifest and come out in that way. And it could be like the way of just curiosity of them. What is it? But it's always in you.
He's a very interesting artist.
Yeah, interesting. It's pretty deep.
Yeah,
it's
very
pretty deep. So clearly, he to me would sound like he has faith. I could be wrong.
Oh, I think he has a profound faith.
Yes.
But I think, again, what he's doing with it is trying to show people that there's always going to be questions.
And it's okay to question, and you should question.
Yeah.
Like, there's never anything wrong with that.
Well, I think he even made a point of what about it, the devil was actually a pastor that was leading a group. You know, and what was that? James Jones or so? Jonestown,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Again, same type thing, right?
Yeah, and again, that's why you should always question. You shouldn't just, oh, I'm a pastor, or I'm this, or I'm that, or you don't just take it at face value. But yeah, I thought it was a very good song, again, because it really makes you think. It raises curiosity if you don't have a sound base, right, of faith, I think. What do you think?
Absolutely.
It brings up a lot of questions.
There's a lot to it. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
If you listen to it, you probably want to keep listening. And that was, you know, part 2 of the trilogy.
Yeah, I don't know what part 3 was. I don't know if they mentioned it. So if you know what part 3 is, let us know. But yeah, it was interesting. It was very interesting. I liked it.
Yep, I did too.
It was just one question after another, basically, in the song. But again, it's questions that people ask every day, maybe, you know, throughout their life.
Well, it makes
and
you
at some
look
point,
you have to look
inward.
Yes,
Right.
You look inward. So.
Right. And so that's why I liked it.
Right.
Yeah.
Dax, Book of Revelation. Yeah. Well, Revelations, I guess, is how he's pronounced.
He's saying Revelations, but it should be, if we're quoting the Bible, it should be Revelation.
Until the next time, I'm Jim.
I'm Claudia.
And we are This and That. Till then, see ya.
Bye.